Hello friends, this is Sachin Tulkusle. I am an Elliott practitioner for the last so many years. Alright, so today I am going to cover two stocks. One is Computer Age Management Services Limited and the other one is HDFC Bank. So let's get started. Okay, if this is the weekly chart which I am showing it, if you see here clearly, like we have completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5 years up, and there was a big correction that followed 5 years. Although the correction should have ended, by the end of the fourth year, but however sometimes it happens like the correction can go very deep. And if you see here, you know the complex correction here we have identified A, B, C. This is the W, the X, and then the Y. So if you see, look at it here very clearly, we are about to end this correction where we are at the last stage of correction. So if you see here the correction A, B, C, which is a part of the complex correction, and it is going to end somewhere around 210. Sometimes it so happens the correction gets truncated, and you may see like the fall from the B wave, which is 2692 approximately. Now it has come to around like 2000. That is the lowest that we tested last week, which was around 2105. So there are only two chances from here that can happen. So one is it may go a little further down after having this the impulse which we saw here. The other way around is the reversal might have actually happened and will be like moving all the way up till uh, uh, you know till all the way X, and then subsequently if it closes above X, we will see that the wave trending till the end of wave B. Now if you see here, there is a like very less opportunity for the wave to go down, and I see like in the upcoming days it is going to trade higher. Now where we want to take the position, we don't want to jump right now. We have to first see like when the wave 1 forms, and then how that the wave 1 turns out to be. So still we are in a situation where we are not able to take the right decision whether we should be start putting our money or not. The risk towards the downside is really limited, as I mentioned, like max to max it will go further few hundred points down, and I can see like it may be around like close to 1980 to 2000 approximately that it should stop, and from there it should reverse. The other thing which we can see is like the reversal might have already started, because sometimes it happens like the wave A, which is of wave Y, the smaller wave A, it may not be retest all of the wave A, and it may get truncated to 0.618 or to the point 786, which we already seen here. It should have truncated here, but it didn't do so, so it failed to 0.786. So now the upside potential, I see a bigger upside that is coming up. You have to keep patience and invest at the right time. So let's wait for some more time, and then we will see where to invest this. Alright, so that's the analysis about the computer management. Let's go back to the other stock which I'm going to cover, which is HDFC Bank. Now HDFC Bank, if you see here, it's a similar thing, like it has completed the 5 year, and then we observed a bigger correction. However, the correction which turns out to be a little what is called as a little longer than expected. So here we see a bigger correction that's happening over here, and then we saw a wave X, which was a good opportunity, but at the same time it was risky, because sometimes it happens like the wave X, it it moves fast and then it gets truncated, and then it comes down again. However, like those guys who are interested at the top and they are thinking like now it has fallen too much and it's going to fall low, that's not the case. If you observe the waves closely, we are at wave Y, and then this wave is almost going to end somewhere around, I would say, like 20 12 1 to 6 3, and we're going to see a minimum jump of, retracing all of the wave x, and a good potential coming up, which will take it all the way to the top of the wave x. So keep patience and don't rush to buy immediately. Let this triangle gets um, completed, or in other words, like let the y, let the ending diagonal of the wave y gets completed. So if you see clearly, we have already completed wave A, B, C, and either we are in wave D, which is going to about to complete, and then we'll see one more wave E, which is again going to be small correction. Other way which can happen is a wave A, B, uh, you know, a C wave, a D wave, and a E wave. E wave going slightly below the end of like the, the trending channel which I have done here. So it may go to maybe 1250 to 1240, but the chances are limited and there is very good upside potential. So where you're going to take a call, you have to wait for a while, see whenever the wave D is completed, and once it moves above wave D, don't rush to buy immediately. Let the wave one complete first, and then once you are let me draw let channel. So once, two, three, four, five. So once the wave is completed and wave it starts, so what happens, like when it breaks uh, the resistance at the wave D, don't buy immediately. Wait for it, the wave to form. Once the wave to forms, then here you can around, like, below this, the line which I have drawn is the arrow. Try to enter over here with a very small amount, and as soon as it starts, the wave starts going up, and once it goes above wave 1, then you may wanted to enter some very huge quantity, and then just wait for the wave 3 to be get completed. So wave 3 should be like, we will see like how it turns out later on. And if you have patience, either you can like exit over here, which is going to be around, we'll see like how that happens, and I'm going to cover that in next video when we are going to break wave D and we are in the wave 1 and coming to wave 2. The pullback or the retracement will be till 1722, after which we miss. If you like my video, do share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thanks very much.